also, like, you can't just decide to go to NYU. You have to get into NYU. You can't just be like, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
But whatever, it's TV. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our second to last Dawson's Creek episode rewatch.
Ever.
Yeah, because I'm not watching it again. We're on season 6, episode 21 and 22. 21 is called Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. The summary is, as Pacey struggles to tell Dawson about his costly investment debacle, Jen conspires to enlist her mom in helping Grams face her bout with cancer. Okay, jumping right into that. Is Jen's mom a totally different actress?
I feel like yes, because when she showed up, I was like, oh, we've never seen her.
Yeah.
But then she was like, remember, I met you at the end. I was like, oh, no, there was one where she
was blonde.
Yeah, I thought she was blonde.
Not like you can't change her hair color.
Of course.
Like,
but I think she was someone different. I think she was. I'll need to look that up. But
also, another person who's different is when Chrissy comes back. That's not Allie Larder.
No, that's not her.
And
I was trying to figure out who she was supposed to be. That's who she was supposed to be. Allie Larder's character. Okay.
From like the first season.
I remember in the first season,
he
Allie
had
Larder.
an enlarged heart or whatever. Remember that whole?
Yes. Yeah. And he really wanted to get with her and she wouldn't give him the time of day.
Yeah.
Okay. I actually didn't realize that's who she was supposed to be.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't remember this character
Chrissy.
at all. Oh, okay. That makes more sense now. Okay. First of all, both of these episodes, James Van Der Beek is just so adorable.
I know.
And because his character is excited about making the movie, he's like overflowing with joy as his character. And it just really hit me in my heart. Like I was like, oh, he's so young and happy and joyful. And it just was hard to watch.
I wrote that all the scenes back in Capeside made me nostalgic and emotional for the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
Which is what it's supposed to do because they know it's almost the end. So they want you to have all those feels. And they did a great job, I think.
Yeah. And how Dawson's room is now back to the way it used to be.
Yeah. For
his movie. Yeah. But still, for us, but there were some new posters.
You saw I Know What You Did Last Summer? Shout out to Kevin Williamson.
There was another one. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, there were some that were not there. Like Amistad.
Oh, yeah.
Was up there.
Yeah.
And then obviously Jaw. The Steven Spielberg ones from before. So that was really smart. And there was even a scene, I think it's in the next one, where Joey's in the boat rowing across the creek. Because honestly, it's been seasons
since
Joey
she's done that.
It
was the girl playing Joey?
What do you mean? No, there was a part where Joey did it.
Okay.
And then, the girl playing Joey, who was Hadley? What's her name?
I don't know.
That girl. Jack Osbourne is back. We just cannot let go of this. I feel like at this point, they should have made him some sort of integral character this season.
It's so weird. I just don't get it.
And
why am I sitting like this?
I don't know. You see, you're being me.
I know, that was very strange. I don't know what to do.
But yeah, he's in their dorm room, going through Joey's stuff and sniffing her running shorts.
Gross.
And yeah, it was a lot. And he is, as far as I know, he's just himself.
Yeah.
Right? And Audrey just knows him because her family's rich and lives by them.
Right.
It's really funny. I liked when Audrey and Joey's getting ready to leave to go back to Cape Town. No, Capeside. Cape Town, Massachusetts. No. Capeside. And Audrey and her are saying bye. And Audrey's like, this feels like a lifetime moment or whatever. I thought that was really cute.
It was cute. Sorry, look, I'm yawning. Once I'm in here for longer than 30 or 40 minutes, I start yawning.
Yeah.
Where's your oxygen?
I mean, it is. I get like that when I teach in here. That's why I've been teaching in my front office because of the window.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I just squeeze in there because I'm I'd rather be here.
I'd be yawning like crazy up in here. I don't do that the rest of my day.
Right. And then some of my warm-ups I do with kids mimic a yawn.
And then
I'll start to yawn, but then they yawn and then we all laugh because we're all yawning. But yeah.
You know what's in your eyebrow today?
What?
It's not.
Is it blue?
It's glitter.
Oh.
How did you do that?
I can't tell you.
You know how Katie always has one eyebrow or eyelash where something just is?
Yeah.
Today,
it's my glitter.
It's glitter.
Guys.
Sometimes it's a little piece of mascara or I don't know. She has
nail polish.
It's like a catch right here.
Yeah.
No, she has glitter today.
Look, I don't know what to tell you.
Pixie dust.
Pixie dust.
That's fun.
I said Joey going home, love the sign. But I don't know what sign I'm talking about. Maybe it was just a Capeside sign.
Going home.
Love the sign.
I don't.
Oh, I know what it is. When she goes into the bed and breakfast, it says Potter's bed and breakfast, and it's like a hanging sign now. It's really cute. Yeah, it's really cute. She just walks by it. Let's see. Jen's mom, Graham's. Oh, I just said that's good acting when there is like the scene where before Jen's mom finds out that Graham's has cancer, which is freaking Uncle Bill's fault or whatever. But anyway, when Jen leaves the room and just the two of them are talking,
yeah.
I just thought that was just like really good acting in that scene. I mean, honestly, what's her name? Mary Beth Peil.
She's a pro.
She elevates every
She's
scene.
a Broadway actress. Let's go.
Period. And that just scene where they were kind of talking to each other, and then the mom was like thanking her for basically like helping so much with Jen and like turning her around and being a safe space for her and stuff. I just thought that whole scene was really nice.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, Jack's reaction to Uncle Bill. Oh, so then Uncle Bill comes in, storms in.
And
is like, he called her Evie? Was that what he was calling her?
I don't remember.
He's like, Evie, I got to talk to you. Because her name's Evelyn, right? So, and he's telling her, you know, I don't care if you have cancer. You're not pushing me away. And everyone's like, what? And Jack immediately like stands up. Like, I thought that was good acting. Because you know Jen's mom obviously is going to be like, and she also stood up. But like CJ, bump on a log, just sits there. Why is he there? And the part where the mom was trying to figure out who her boyfriend was, I thought that was really funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
And then someone said something like, yes, I'm the one she's sleeping with. This is just her gay friend. And then CJ goes, is that really the only differentiation between us? I mean, it's kind of a big differentiation, but I just thought that was funny. But I just thought Christmas acting in that scene was really good.
I just love him.
Because you could just see, like, automatically you think, well, Jen and Jen's mom obviously are going to be hugely affected by this, but he was upset.
Yeah.
And, like, for a moment, upset that Jen hadn't told him, but then he kind of, like, understood when Graham was like, it was my job to tell you, and I wasn't ready, and now the cat's out of the bag, whatever. But what do you think about them deciding they were going to move to New York?
I was like, okay. Like, you can't.
And Jack's not in school anymore?
Also, like, you can't just decide to go to NYU. You have to get into NYU. You can't just be like, I'm going to go.
Yeah.
But whatever, it's TV.
It is TV.
It's TV.
Yeah.
I mean, I figured they would all go. Like, they all gonna go. Yeah. My last thing I wrote for this one was just, why did Dawson and Pacey got to be fighting? Legit, I feel worse for Pacey.
I do too.
Like, I do. He was trying to do his job. And listen, like we said on the last episode, you can be an expert at something and still make a mistake. And unfortunately, that's the risk that Dawson took with investing.
Yeah.
And I think Dawson's being a little unreasonable.
He is. I can also see why he was upset, though.
Well, no, you can be upset, but don't blame Pacey.
Right.
Like, I mean, be upset that it happened, and you can even be mad, but to be like, well, we're not friends, and this is how it always is. Like, that is ridiculous.
You're always messing everything up all the time for forever, when really... And, I mean, I did appreciate that Joey was kind of the voice of, like, us, like, thinking that. She was the one going... Like, I think it's the next episode, but kind of spills into this one.
No, it was this one.
It is this one where she's... Well, later when she basically says, like, it's really not Pacey's fault.
No, wait.
I think it's the next episode.
I think it is,
like,
too.
with the movie stuff.
But I'm getting confused.
But essentially, she's saying what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, it sucks. But, like, Pacey did nothing with malice intent.
No.
He wasn't trying to steal your money. He has no benefit from this whatsoever.
Right.
Like, so... Don't you think he already feels enough like shit?
Right.
Than you being like this?
Right.
You know. So
correct.
I agree with that. Oh, and Audrey playing the guitar at the end and singing.
Know.
I said, I wonder if they were trying to set up a performing career for her, like a musical career for her. I don't think that ever happened. But if you think about everything she's been in since, there's a thread of singing and acting.
She's a great
and dancing.
singer.
Yeah, she's a wonderful singer. Yeah. So anyway, okay, so that was that episode.
All right, so moving on to season 6, episode 22, Joey Potter and Capeside Redemption. Weird title, but here's the summary. With the future of his movie in doubt, Joey rallies their friends to help Dawson finally realize his dream. I love that they all come together to film this movie. It's so OG Dawson's Creek with that other movie that they started off with. And then the fucking dumb guy comes back. What's his name? The director?
Oliver.
Guy. Oliver.
He was so funny.
He is just a mess, and it's just fun to have him there. Yeah, I just thought
And
that was
Audrey
fun.
comes to
Yeah.
help, and everyone's, like, noodling on it and, like, helping where they can, and they're in the video store. I
Yes.
also thought that was such a fun connection where they had Audrey playing the part of
Yes.
Tamara, which, first of all, she's not even remotely old enough to do that, but I get it. It's an indie film. She was older. She was an adult. Whatever. But then when they did the pilot reading at the Hamilton Theater, she played Tamara. And I guess I didn't, like, make that connection
I didn't
until
either.
I watched this, and I was like, "Oh, that's funny,"
Yeah.
because she
They
did
probably
that.
did that. That's probably why.
That's probably why they asked her to do that, and just to involve her. But yeah, that was really, really funny. I said, "Do we remember Christy?" Because I didn't know who she
No,
was,
it was
but nah,
Chrissy.
Chrissy. Okay. And now we're saying she
It
was
was
the
Allie
cheerleader,
Larder.
and that was first season, second season,
First
something like
season.
that.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm, mhm.
Um,
And she may have come back in the second season at some point.
yeah, definitely.
But
Definitely.
yeah.
Okay, so I thought this was interesting, and maybe we can have a little side conversation on this.
What do you
I
mean?
think
That's
Dawson.
what our whole podcast
You
is
mean
side
a
comment.
continuation of this side conversation to perpetuity or whatever? Okay.
Ooh, big word.
I know. I think it's you're supposed to say in perpetuity.
Well, I don't even know
not
what that means, so
to.
it's fine.
I think it just means forever and ever.
Oh.
So side conversations forever and ever,
Forever.
whether the mics are on or not. So Dawson asked Joey, "What if you woke up and you were 15 again?"
No, thank you.
Okay. Elaborate.
Girl, I did not have a good childhood. Like,
Yeah.
that's not something I want to go back to. Never. No. I had the worst. Like, I mean, all the really bad things, worst moments of my life,
Mm-hmm.
most of them happened in my childhood years
Yeah.
before I was 18. So no, I'm not going back there. No, absolutely not.
Yeah. Well, what is there an age you would want to go back to
No.
at all?
I don't people always say like because I actually like getting older now. I don't like the side effects of getting older.
Sure.
But I like getting older and having wisdom and certain things, being more comfortable just being myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was a miserable person at 15. Like I was not comfortable who I was. I was trying to do all these things, still wrestling with the fact that my dad had died and figuring that out. My sister was kind of a mess. My mom was a mess. You know, it was like I was trying to no.
Yeah.
I actually like getting older. I have no problem getting older. I don't enjoy all the side effects of it, but I'll take it.
Right.
I would never go back. What about
Yeah.
you?
I don't know. I think like certain times of my life I wouldn't mind either. I think like Dawson was asking, meaning like, would you do something different? Because it was part of a conversation they were having about
Right.
their relationship and coming apart and coming back together and all the things they'd been through. I don't think I would want to be another age again to do anything different. But I wouldn't mind like reliving like when my first baby was like born and just it was just the two of us like being in that space again. But again, you look back
But
on
he said
everything.
15, honey.
He said 15. That's why I said to you, was there a different age?
Got
So
you,
15, no, not really. I mean, it's fine, but like no, but like I can think of other times in my life that I wouldn't mind just like sitting in that space again.
I don't think I would just because I think I would want to do lots of stuff different. And I think that's where my brain would go, be like, oh, if I went back, how could I fix that or not? And I think that's a tricky place to be in. Like, for instance, my husband gets mad every time we talk about this because I say I should never have moved across the country with him and moved in with him before I figured out what I was going to do with myself career-wise.
Yeah.
Because instead of saying, because when I decided, oh my God, I do not want this education degree, I was working for my stepdad, I was miserable, I was trying to figure shit out. And instead of figuring shit out, I just kind of hopped in his sidecar and went with him. And I'm like, I wish I would not have done that so quickly. I wish I would have taken more time to figure out my stuff first before, because then what ended up happening was all my stuff took a little side went in a pocket in a box until just a few years ago. Like that's a long time. That's 20 plus years to wait. And he's like, well, you can't say that because if we would have like everything would have been different and you don't know if that would have been good or bad. And I'm like, that's true. I mean, he has a great point because in order to get where we are now, I kind of had to go through all that shit then.
So to your original point, you would be fine just where you are.
Yeah, I
and the
don't
things
think
you're
because I
doing.
think the lesson, I don't know. You know that movie Butterfly Effect with Ashton Kutcher?
Yeah.
It makes me think of that because it's like you go back and you try and change. It's like that whole like time travel thing. Like you go back and change shit, then that's going to change something else. And then who knows?
And everything's interconnected.
Yeah.
And just in general, when I think about like all the moments that have to come together just for like a certain person to even be like conceived and born.
Right.
Like
It's
where you have to be at a certain time.
Yeah.
And how your grandparents met and your great grandparents met and how your parents met and how, you know, and just all the things and like your own children, like how you made the decision that night, day, whatever, and then they're here 9 months later. You know, what if you had not made that decision, you know? So it's like, it really is the butterfly effect idea. I think for me, it's not even like a change thing, although I get what you're saying. Like if you had the opportunity, then maybe you would be like, oh, this is a mistake I made, I'm not going to make again, or I would decide something different. But then every decision we make, there's always a different one we could have made.
Right.
And when you look back, you could go, oh, but what if I had XYZ?
Right.
Even if like you made the different one. So it's just I thought that was a very like profound question.
But then too, like you said, you would just want to relive that moment. But remember when we saw Our Town?
Mm-hmm.
And they do go relive a moment and it's like so painful.
Yes, her 12th birthday or something. Oh.
And I'm like, I think that's what it would be because even if you go and relive it, then you come back to the now and then you'd be sad or be like, oh, nothing's ever going to feel like that again. Or so again, I don't think I'd want to do that.
Right.
Like relive that, you know, I don't know.
There's a reason we can't go back
and
do that stuff, you know, like that the human experience and any
now,
living thing is always forward moving. Always. Like you don't go back. You can't go back. You can, like, this podcast is all about looking back from our lens now.
Right. Well, and I think too, that's why a lot of people who are whatever their religious / spiritual belief.
And then she does the whole little double switch thing where she's like, Dawson, meet me here. Pacey, meet me here. And then she doesn't show up and they meet each other.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, the oldest trick in the book, but kind of works.
Does that work in real life?
I feel like it couldn't now. Like
I feel like I want to do that on somebody
just to say, Katie, meet me here. That I show up and it's just Sarah.
Yeah.
Which would be fine.
Just Sarah.
Just Sarah.
Sarah, you better call her out on that.
You don't know which Sarah I'm talking about. Just kidding.
True. We do know a lot of them.
We do.
Well, I put two, well, keep on. You weren't done with your thought.
I was just thinking like, that was a good setup though, for them to kind of be face to face.
And then they were back in that place. Didn't somebody have sex there?
Yes. I had the same thought. Him and Tamara when it was recorded.
Yeah.
Accidentally.
And it was going to be him and Joey doing whatever they were doing there.
Yeah. Right. Dawson and Joey go there. And then
because I was like, ew, there's like bugs and it's hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
No thanks. No.
And so then we learn the cash is because Pacey's gone around and talked to local business people, which is cute.
It is cute.
And he is like, it's not all of it, but it's something. And I was glad Dawson accepted it and seemed like moved by the gesture, you know, even though, as we've mentioned, that wasn't necessarily Pacey's responsibility, but because it also showed us that even if Pacey doesn't have that specific job anymore,
he's good at that.
He's good at like the business side of things and entrepreneurship and that sort of thing, which is nice because it's a little like, oh, not that. And then they show a scene where he's like cooking in a kitchen again, which is also still fine. But it does make you think, okay, well, hopefully something good still comes out of this for him. Yeah. He's learned some things. He's gained some confidence. He's figured out he's good at something, you know? So I like that scene between them. I thought it was pretty good.
Well, speaking of scenes I did not enjoy, which, no, I didn't speak of that. I'm saying it now. When Jen and Jack and Gramps are leaving, they act like they're moving to like a different country. I'm like, bitch, if you could take a cab there, it's not that far. If you could take a cab to where you're moving to, it ain't that far away.
Yeah. I noticed that. And it felt like it was like the end of the series.
I know.
The way that the cinematography, they're all like standing together and they're driving away in the cab. Yeah, that was a little
that made
much.
Me giggle. I was like, yeah, I ain't going
And
far.
also, they already don't live in Capeside.
Right.
Like they were leaving from Dawson's house, which I thought was really funny. But yeah, I know that was funny.
Okay. I also now what I do like is I llove the way they're kind of wrapping up this series very slowly and they're kind of bringing it to a near close, and it's kind of where they started. And
Yeah.
then you also get a little sneak peek with Joey in this episode in the beginning and the end that she's in Paris, and which is kind of like what's to come next.
Okay.
So I think they're doing a good job.
I liked how they kind of hinted that she was in Paris where she was walking around, and then she literally just stands on the lawn staring at the Eiffel Tower. So it's like, if you didn't figure it out yet, Joey is in Paris.
She is there, guys.
Yeah, like she like turns her head and it's like, ta-da!
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. Okay, she's in Paris. We get it.
Fair.
But okay, so I guess, yeah, we'll watch the final two and
You're gonna cry.
maybe have a wrap up. I know. I started to cry today when they were like back in when Dawson's room looked the same
you watched
again.
it today?
No, I watched these two today.
When?
This morning.
What time?
6.
Ooh.
Well, we didn't meet till 9.
Girls,
So I got up. Had some
I was
coffee.
not awake at 6 a.m.
We did have rehearsal till late last night.
I know,
so I'm
that's
a little
why I'm
tired.
surprised.
Yeah, that's okay.
You can't have your early bedtime.
I like getting up early on Thursdays and just making sure I'm either watching Dawson's or getting everything finished for the podcast. It's just my little routine.
I don't like getting up early, especially because I actually don't mind being up late. But it's so hard for me to go to bed when I know I need to go to bed after rehearsal or a show because I'm so keyed up.
Yep.
I am awake until at least midnight because I cannot like bring it down. Like I just got too much energy.
Yeah.
And it's annoying to my husband because he has to go to bed.
Understandably.
He got to get up fucking early every day and he needs a lot of sleep, everybody.
Yeah.
He can't do your little just a few hours.
No.
He got to have good night's sleep. But anyway,
awesome.
that's neither here nor there. We only have 2 more. Dawson's.
2 more. So next one you hear from us will be the final one.
Crazy.
So thanks for listening, guys, to this episode, all of season 6, all of Dawson's Creek, and we will see you next time here on our Dawson's Creek rewatch on Generation In Between.
Bye.
Okay.